Hello friends, my name is Julian and you are watching What We Know. From the raw power of natural disasters to the incredible roar of man-made machines, we're gonna explore the sonic extremes that will leave you speechless. So buckle up, crank up the volume, and let's get ready to dive into a world of decibels. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to What We Know and press the bell icon to watch informative videos first. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a sound that needs no introduction: thunder. Normally, the sound of thunder is up to 120 decibels, and it can be more than that. Despite being far from thunder, this sound can have a direct impact on the human body. It's like the atmosphere itself is cracking a giant whip. What's fascinating is that the sound of thunder is actually caused by the rapid expansion of air around a lightning bolt. When lightning strikes, it heats the air to an insane temperature, like 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. This sudden heating causes the air to expand explosively, creating a shockwave that we hear as thunder. The reason why thunder can sound so different, sometimes a sharp crack and sometimes a low rumble, depends on a few things, like how far away the lightning is, the shape of the lightning bolt, and even the terrain and weather conditions. It's like nature's own sound effects team is up there, mixing things up with every strike. So next time you hear thunder roaring in the distance, remember the incredible forces at play. It's a sound that reminds us of the raw power of nature and the importance of staying safe during a storm. At number 9, we have a sound that sends shivers down your spine, literally earthquakes. We've all seen the devastating effects of earthquakes on the news, the collapsed buildings, the shattered roads. It's a stark reminder of the immense power beneath our feet. But have you ever stopped to think about what an earthquake actually sounds like? It's a deep, visceral rumble, a grinding, crunching cacophony that seems to emanate from the very core of the earth. Earthquake produces a sound of 235 decibels. The Earth's crust is made up of massive tectonic plates that are constantly moving and shifting. Sometimes these plates get stuck, and stress builds up until BAM! They slip past each other, releasing a tremendous amount of energy in the form of seismic waves. These waves travel through the earth, causing the ground to shake and vibrate. And that's what we hear as the terrifying sound of an earthquake. It's like the earth is groaning under immense pressure, a sound that's both awe-inspiring and terrifying. So, the next time you feel the ground shake beneath your feet, take a moment to appreciate the immense forces at work. It's a sound that reminds us of the dynamic nature of our planet and the importance of being prepared for the unexpected. Holding the 8th spot on our list is a sound that's straight out of a disaster movie: Volcanic eruptions. Imagine this: molten rock spewing from the earth, ash clouds blotting out the sun, and a deafening roar that shakes the very foundations of the planet. The highest sound of human history recorded so far was created by a volcanic eruption in the 19th century. This eruption occurred in Indonesia in 1883. The Krakatoa volcanic eruption created the most dangerous tsunami in human history. The sound of this explosion was so powerful that its sound reached Australia, which was 3,500 kilometers away. The shock waves generated by this sound circled the whole world 4 times. According to scientists, it was more than 300 decibels. Volcanic eruptions are nature's pressure cookers gone wild. Deep beneath the Earth's surface, molten rock, known as magma, is heated under immense pressure. This pressure builds and builds until finally the Earth can't hold it back any longer. And then, boom! The volcano erupts, sending a fiery blast of lava, ash, and gas into the air. Chapter 4, Number 7, Atomic Bomb. Coming in at number 7 is a sound that sends chills down the spine: the atomic bomb. According to scientists, the sound of the atomic bomb dropped on Nagasaki in 1945 was 250 decibels. When an atomic bomb detonates, it unleashes an unimaginable amount of energy in a fraction of a second. This energy is released in the form of a massive explosion, creating a blinding flash of light, a searing heat wave, and a deafening shock wave that can be felt and heard for miles. The sound of an atomic bomb is a complex mix of low-frequency rumbles, high-pitched screams, and a thunderous roar that seems to go on forever. It's a sound that's hard to describe, a sound that evokes a primal fear deep within us. The atomic bomb stands as a stark reminder of the destructive power we possess and the importance of striving for peace. Chapter 5, Number 6, Blue Whale. Taking the sixth spot is a sound that's both beautiful and incredibly powerful, the call of the blue whale. These gentle giants of the ocean are not only the largest animals on Earth, but they also produce the loudest sounds of any animal, living or extinct. The sound of the blue whale reaches 190 decibels. Blue whale calls are a series of deep, resonant pulses, moans, and clicks that can reach up to 188 decibels. These calls are used for a variety of purposes, including communication, navigation, and finding mates. What's amazing is that these sounds can travel for hundreds, even thousands of miles through the ocean. It's like an underwater symphony, connecting these magnificent creatures across vast distances. Chapter 6, Number 5, Drag Racing. Revving up at number 5 is a sound that gets your adrenaline pumping, drag racing. Picture this. Two cars, stripped down to their bare essentials, engines roaring with raw power as they hurtle down a quarter-mile track at speeds that would make your head spin. The sound of the cars used in drag racing is louder than every car in the world, while the drag racing car produces a dangerous sound of 150 decibels. This sound badly damages the eardrums, but racing fans don't care about it at all. The sound of a dragster is like nothing else on Earth. It's a deafening roar, a sonic boom that shakes the ground and reverberates in your chest. These cars are designed for one thing and one thing only: speed. Their engines are finely tuned beasts, capable of generating thousands of horsepower, and the sound they produce is a testament to that raw power. Blasting off at number 4 is a sound that's out of this world: a rocket launch. Imagine standing on the edge of a launch pad, the ground trembling beneath your feet, as a towering rocket prepares to pierce the heavens. At the time of rocket launch, a sound of 160 decibels is produced, which is very dangerous for astronauts. But the rocket is designed in such a way that only a sound of 20 decibels can reach inside it. The sound of a rocket launch is unlike anything else you'll ever experience. It's a visceral, earth-shattering roar that seems to defy the laws of physics. As the rocket ignites its engines, a torrent of fire and smoke erupts from the launch pad, and the sound hits you with the force of a physical blow. The sound is a combination of the roar of the rocket's engines, the screech of metal against metal, and the shock waves created as the rocket blasts through the air. It's a sound that represents the pinnacle of human achievement, the culmination of countless hours of work by brilliant engineers and scientists. Chapter 8, Number 3, Rock Concert. Rocking out at number 3 is a sound that's music to some people's ears: a rock concert. Picture this: a packed stadium, thousands of fans screaming their hearts out, and a band on stage blasting out power chords that shake the very foundations of the venue. In 2009, a famous band, Kiss, played a sound of 136 decibels in a live concert in Canada. This music frequency is extremely dangerous for the human ear. Such a loud sound not only damages the ear, but also damages the human body. The sound of a rock concert is a wall of noise, a cacophony of guitars, drums, bass, and vocals all competing for your attention. It's a sound that's meant to be felt as much as it's meant to be heard. It's about the energy, the excitement, the shared experience of thousands of people coming together to celebrate something they love. It's a sound that can move you, inspire you, and even transport you to another place. So next time you're at a rock concert, close your eyes, feel the music wash over you, and let loose. Chapter 9, Number 2, Artillery Fire. Exploding onto our list at number 2 is a sound that's both powerful and terrifying: artillery fire. The artillery unit of this huge weapon is also very large, and it can do maximum damage. But when this gun is running, the sound it makes is 130 decibels and reaches the pain threshold of the human ear. The sound of artillery fire is a visceral reminder of the destructive power of war. It's a deep, guttural roar that seems to split the air, followed by a shockwave that can be felt in your chest. It's a sound that's both awe-inspiring and terrifying, a sound that reminds us of the devastating consequences of conflict. Chapter 10, Number 1, Fireworks. And finally, claiming the top spot on our list is a sound that's synonymous with celebration: fireworks. But don't let the festive atmosphere fool you. These pyrotechnic wonders pack a serious sonic punch. In fact, firework devices produce dangerous sound. And this sound reaches from 140 to 170 decibels. This high sound is very dangerous. According to experts, a person should stay about 20 meters away from where the fireworks are launched. Otherwise, it can cause severe damage to the ears. The sound of fireworks is a result of the rapid expansion of gases caused by the explosion of gunpowder. When a firework is ignited, the gunpowder inside burns rapidly, producing a large volume of hot gas in a fraction of a second. This rapid expansion of gas creates a shock wave that travels through the air, producing the loud boom we associate with fireworks. So next time you're enjoying a fireworks display, take a moment to appreciate the science and artistry behind these explosive wonders.